Hi friends, I welcome you to this video. In this session, we will be talking about RIP filtering using standard access list and distribute list. And I will also tell you a little bit about the access lists. You can see the topology is very simple. We have got three routers, R1, R2, R3, and we have Ethernet links between them. The interface configuration is given on the screen. You can see these IP addresses are configured on them, and on router 1 we have got 4 loopback interfaces, and their addresses are this 10.50.1.0, and the last one is 10.54.0/24 subnet mask. So what we will be doing in this scenario is we will implement RIP so that these 4 subnets will be advertised by R1 to R2, and then further R2 will advertise 10 networks to R3. So what we want to do is we will implement standard access list on router 2 so that we can filter any one of the route depends upon the requirement. So we will pick the second route 10.52.0, and it should not be advertised to router 3, it should be filter out, and the first route 10.51.0, third route and fourth route, these three routes will be advertised over the Ethernet link 0/1. The configuration of routers and the RIP, I have already done that in the notepad. You can get this configuration in the description of this video. So I'm doing the configuration. So I'm doing configuration of router 1. Okay, router 1 is configured. Now it's time to configure router 2. Config copied. Go to config mode. Paste the config. Now let's configure router 3. Okay, so the configuration is completed. On router 3 we should be getting these 4 subnets and this link information, which is the 12 subnet. On router 1 we should be getting just one route via RIP, and that route will be 23 link information. So let's go to the PuTTY and see what we got on router 3 routing table. These are the loopbacks configured on router 1, and that is the link between router 1 and router 2. So the connectivity should be there as well. Yes, we have connectivity. Now let's implement the access list and distribute list on the router 2. So what we want to do is we want 10.11, 10.51.0, 3.0, 4.0. These three routes should be advertised to router 3, and this should be filtered. So what we need to do is configure a standard access list, pick any number between 1 to 99. I'm using 50. Deny the route 10.52.0, and the wildcard mask is 255. Let me remove this statement and verify this access list. Show access list 50. We haven't got any access list yet. So let me do up arrow and hit enter now. This command is executed. Let's do show access list, and the subnet with the wildcard bits are there. Now go to router RIP. Before that, what I want to do is I want to remove this access list. Instead, I want to use the log statement. So what it does is whenever there is a deny statement hits, we will get a log message on the console of the router. Go to rip configuration, use distribute list command. It says what's the access list number we are using, 50, and we want to stop sending the updates out over Ethernet 0/1. Okay, as soon as we do that, we should be getting a log message on the console of this router, which we are waiting for. Here you go. So we got the message IP access log that 50 access list says this route entry 1052.0 going to destination 1 packet is denied. Okay, so this message we got because of this keyword log. It's very helpful in case of troubleshootings to use the log keyword. Now let's go to router 3 and see what we got in the routing table now. Okay, so all the routes are there, the 2 subnet is also there, and you can see we have got a problem over here, which is the updates. We haven't got the fresh copy of the update. It's been 1 minute and 1 second the last copy of the update was received. Let's hit the up arrow. So it's been 1 minute and 23 seconds. We haven't got the fresh copy. After 4 minutes or the flush timer, when it hits, all these routes will be removed from the routing table. So what we have done wrong here is when we configure the access list, we have a implicit deny at the end, and we didn't put the permit statement. So that's the mistake which we did. We need to modify this access list. Let's do that. IP access list standard, and the number is 50, and use 20 sequence number and permit any. Come out of the config mode. Now do show access list 50, and we can see we have got deny statement first, which is denying the 1052.0 subnet, and we have got 5 matches over there, but in the permit statement we haven't got any match. So we need to wait for a few seconds before we get the matches, and let's see what's going on over here. So we just got a fresh copy, and let's come back to router 2 before, and if I do show access list 50 now, and you can see we have got 4 matches in the permit statement, and on the router 3 we received fresh copy of routes from router 2 for the route. Those are not filtered, and the one which was filtered, which was configured in the access list, we didn't receive the fresh copy for that route. So it's been 2 minutes and 51 seconds. The route is still there. If we do show IP route rip again, and you can see the message is possibly down, which means call the flush timer. So after the completion of this 60 seconds, this route should go away as well. Let's see if we have got connectivity. Yes, we do. So it's gonna be removed after a few seconds, and what we can do is clear IP route star. If we do not want to wait for 4 minutes or 240 seconds, we can directly remove that. We can immediately remove that old copy of route from the routing table. Now you can see we haven't got that copy. So this was our practical regarding the use of access list and how to filter the routes. I hope you like this video. If you have got any suggestions, please share that in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys.